In the Philippines, the importance of Tubbataha is ecological. It is a major source of fish and coral larvae that enriches fisheries around the Sulu Sea. The coral triangle, its best role is a source of inspiration for others.
WWF's involvement in the protection of Tubbataha started way back in 2000 when we had a co-management program with GFUNDP, and we were tasked to establish the management system for Tubbataha, the research component, the community development component. The Tubbataha Protected Area Management Board includes Cagayancillo as part of its program. Cagayancillo, it is becoming to be more popular because of its connectivity with Tubbataha.
Tingin ng mga Cagayan sa Tubbataha, halos lahat ng illegal way of fishing noon talagang nagaganap doon yan. Actually, mga tonelada ang kinakuha nilang isda doon.
Mga matatanda natin noon, kaya sinisira po nila yung ating environment basta may makuha sila kaagad. So ngayon, natutunan na rin po nila na yung environment ay mahalaga rin sa kanila.
In the beginning, it was not easy to convince the people of Cagayancillo that they can actually derive benefit from not being able to fish in Tubbataha. But through science, where we are able to show that if they too protect their own marine resources in Cagayancillo itself, they will also be able to reap the benefits of increased fish biomass. And beyond that, because of the representation of the communities of Cagayancillo in the Protected Area Management Board, they feel the sense of control and they are able to participate in the decision-making.
Nagsimula po ito aming MPA ng mga year 1990 po. Panahon pa yun ni Mayor Joel Carceler. So, kapartner po namin dito yung WWF. Ang gusto namin na sundin din kung ano yung sa Tubbataha na mayroon din kaming MPA rito. Kikita rin po namin na mahalaga rin po na ipangalagaan din po yung aming karagatan dito.
The experience that we have had in Tubbataha and how successfully we have engaged different agencies that gives us inspiration that the 1 million MPA in Cagayancillo can also be effectively managed. Another important aspect about the establishment of the 1 million MPA is that it came out of the discussion and consensus among the locals. It came out of their experiences in managing the small patches of MPAs within the municipal waters. And it is important because the locals would now be calling on the national government agencies to support them. And biologically, it is significant because studies showed that Cagayancillo is a source of coral fish and larvae. This area is a migratory path for marine mammals and seabirds even.
Ang result ng pagprotekta na yun, napakaganda po. Napapansin namin na lalong dumadami yung isda dito sa Cagayancillo. Hindi na doon lang sa malalim lang. Dito sa tabi-tabi mismo na may namimingwit na eh.
I think the countries can learn from us. The whole story is about the relationships with other agencies. It's the collaboration and partnerships that really count.
The strategy that made our effort in Tubbataha and in Cagayancillo effective is being able to engage all stakeholders. In every stage, there should be a conscious understanding of who will be affected and who can help. It is important that the science that we are able to generate are shared with the locals, all stakeholders even, so that you come up with a common basis for making decisions. It is an important factor for unifying the efforts of all involved towards one direction.
I think the support of the community is important in the management of Tubbataha because they were the first users of the park.
Isipan ko po na maging park ranger kasi po yung Tubbataha ay sakop ng Cagayancillo. So bilang taga Cagayancillo, karapatan ko po na protektahan po yung lugar na nasakupan ng aming munisipyo. Ngayon, andito ako para tulungan po na maprotektahan po yung buong park. Mahalaga sa akin yung environment. Kasi kung wala yung environment, wala po tayong pagkukunan ng ating hanap buhay.
Community involvement in all conservation effort for that matter provides deeper relevance to marine protected area management. We have always believed that all areas are unique, and therefore it is important that we are conscious about the process, not only relying on science, but also by getting the insights of the locals. For the community to truly feel the benefit from the establishment of the marine protected area, it is important that we are able to help them to diversify their income sources so that no particular resource will be subject to so much pressure. We introduced the system of coming up with a calendar of what would give them income at a particular season or month of the year. There's still a lot to do in Tubbataha and Cagayancillo. In Tubbataha, it has become the leader in marine protected area management. And to maintain that status is not easy. To level up when you have reached a certain standard of management is not easy.
Dapat i-maintain talaga yung ang volume ng isda dito sa Cagayancillo. Dahil ayaw kong marinig na mayroong mga Cagayanin na nahuhuli sa ibang probinsya na nangisda. Na samantalang dito mismo sa bayan namin, kaya mabuhay lahat dito lahat ng Cagayanin dahil sa mga isda lang. At least, na-conserve natin talaga yung anumang mayroon tayo sa karagatan sa buong Cagayancillo. So hindi lang po ang Cagayancillo mag-benefit niya, buong Palawan o hindi pa baka buong Pilipinas pa. Pag talagang maging successful ito, it is one of a kind, hindi lang sa Pilipinas, baka sa buong mundo pa. So dyan na rin isa na rin makilala kung ano yung Cagayancillo, ano ang Palawan, ano ang Pilipinas. So worldwide, makilala lahat tayo.